guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be just a little bit different because I have been getting a ton of messages, emails, comments from people asking me how I was experiencing so much growth on my YouTube channel these past few weeks in such a short period of time. So about 3 weeks ago, I had about 780 subscribers, give or take. And now I just passed 1,000. I think I'm at like 1,010 subscribers. So 3 weeks ago when I had the 785 subscribers, I had been stuck at that number for a while, weeks to months. I had been just hovering around this 780 subscriber mark. And I couldn't get anything to happen. I couldn't get, any traffic. And then, of course, YouTube comes out and says that they're changing the criteria, and now you have to have 1,000 subscribers and you have to have 4,000 watch hours. And so that, to me, was a very eye-opening situation to where I knew I had to start taking this more seriously. I posted my first YouTube video ever back in January of 2017. So about a year ago, I posted my first video, and I didn't really take it seriously. I didn't really start posting consistently until around like December-ish. So I knew that I had to really up my game in terms of YouTube in order to meet these new criteria and in order to really grow my channel to what I wanted it to be. So I started doing several things, which I'm going to tell you today. I have 6 tips, and then at the end, I'm going to tell you some other YouTube channels that I watch in terms of educating myself on how YouTube works and in terms of developing your own kind of strategy. So I'm going to start going into the tips. But like I said, I was hovering around this 785 subscriber mark, and I knew that if I didn't do something, my channel was going to become demonetized. And, I'm a member of this small YouTuber group, and I see people commenting about the demonetization, and every time somebody comments about it, somebody else comments, "Oh, well, you're just doing this for the money." And it's not about just doing something for money. It's about the fact that whenever we make videos and post our content to YouTube, we are creating something. We are taking time and we are making videos, and that is creative content. And we deserve to be paid for that, honestly. You deserve to be paid for anything that you create, your type of work. And then honestly, if you want YouTube to be your job, you have to treat it like a job. And if people work in an office somewhere, they get up and they go to their office and they're like, are they getting up and doing that for free? No. You get up and you go to work and you expect to be paid for your work. So it's not right to tell somebody, "Oh, you're just doing it for money." No, you're creating content and you want to be paid for it. You want it to be your job. So people expect to be paid for those jobs. So don't let somebody tell you, "Oh, well, you're just doing YouTube for money." No, you are doing a service, you're providing some sort of information, some sort of entertainment, and you want to be paid for that. And you should not feel bad about wanting to be paid for something that you are taking the time and putting effort into to create. So do not let somebody tell you that you're just doing this for money when you're trying to grow your channel and keep it monetized, because you absolutely deserve to be paid for what you are doing. So with that being said, I'm going to go straight into my tips and the things that I have been doing these past few weeks to grow my channel in order to continue being paid for the content that I am providing on YouTube's platform. So the first thing that you really need to focus on doing is, especially if you are just starting out, if you are new to YouTube, if you have a very small channel, you need to be creating searchable content. YouTube is a giant search engine, and it is owned by Google, which is an even bigger search engine. So you need to be creating searchable content that has a purpose. And so, as specific as you can get. You need to be creating that kind of content when you are first starting out, because people, like, that's how people are going to find you, is that they are searching for this information so that they can learn from you. So if you are first starting out and you are going and you're posting vlogs, unless you are traveling to some exotic location or doing something really, really obnoxious, like, you know, going to Egypt or Disney World, or, you know, somewhere where people like want to see videos from, if you are creating vlogs as your only content, you're not going to get many views because people do not know who you are. So if they don't know who you are, like, people aren't going onto YouTube and just searching for the word vlog and just like watching random people. If they don't know who you are, then they're not going to watch your vlogs, which is why you have to have a specific topic that you're talking about, even if it is a vlog. Like, if you go to Disney World, you could do like a review of your hotel. You could do a review of like a ride there or a park. You have to make it specific. You have to make it searchable so that people can find your content, because they're not just going to search for the word vlog. So you really need to kind of spin your content to have some sort of educational, informational purpose to it. That way, people can search for your content and they can find it, and then that's how your videos are going to be making views. Like, for instance, I made a video when I first started about like Friday favorites or something really vague, and it still has no views on it, okay? Like, no views whatsoever. And then I went and made a video a few weeks ago about a specific product, and that video now has over 1,000 views on it, because people were searching for that product, for a review of that product, because they wanted to know about it. So you have to be as specific as possible when you're first starting out so that people can find you. The second thing that you need to be doing is really, really focusing on your thumbnails. Your thumbnail is just as important, if not more important, than your video, because that's the first thing people see when they're scrolling through YouTube and browsing for videos to watch. Your thumbnail has to grab their attention, and that's what's going to pull them into your video. So you really, really need to be focusing on your thumbnails and putting time into them. I know that like you can't really do thumbnails until you reach a certain point, but if you have reached that point to where you're allowed to do custom thumbnails, you need to be spending time on your thumbnails, because that is going to draw people into your channel. You need to make them very catchy, very bright, whatever you need to do, make them look professional. I use several apps. I use several like design programs on my computer. I use like Canva, PicMonkey, all kinds of things to make my thumbnails, and I spend a lot of time on my thumbnails because that will draw people into your videos. If you would like to see a video on that, I could do like a whole separate video talking about thumbnails and how I make them. So if you want to see a video on that, give me a thumbs up and then comment down below if you'd like to see that, if that's something that you're interested in. Just let me know. Yeah, really focus on your thumbnails, and, you know, don't just throw up a video and then like do a screenshot and throw up a thumbnail. Like, you need to put some information on your thumbnail. The third thing that you need to do is have good lighting, and you don't really need equipment to have good lighting. Like right now I'm filming in my bathroom because that's where I have my best lighting. I do have a lighting kit because I use it for my online store, my other business. You don't necessarily need to buy a lighting kit. However, it will help you tremendously, because if you don't have a lighting kit, then you're very limited to filming like during the day. And if you have another job, then sometimes that can be difficult. So I really would encourage you to get a lighting kit. I will link my exact lighting kit in the description box below. I got it off Amazon, free shipping. I'll link it below. but it has been so, so helpful. My house is really dark, and, you know, I need the lighting kit. So I have the lighting kit. If you are going to invest in something and you don't want to go out and spend hundreds of dollars on a camera, like, you don't need to go out and spend hundreds of dollars on a camera. I'm filming this on a MacBook right now with my lighting kit, and it looks completely fine. Like, if you're going to invest in something but don't want to spend a whole lot of money, really get the lighting kit, and then that will up the quality of whatever camera you are using, your computer, your phone, a webcam, you know, whatever camera you're using. If you have good lighting, that is going to improve the quality of your videos 1,000 times better. So if I could give advice on, you know, what you can invest in, it would be your lighting. Or if you are able to film during the day, then definitely, like, set yourself up in front of a window and get, like, the best lighting that you possibly can, because that will make the quality of your video look better. The fourth thing that you need to be doing is utilizing your other social media platforms. No matter what you're on, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, you need to be working on building these platforms as much as you are working on building your YouTube channel, because this is where you're going to bring in people. So you can link your YouTube, you can use Facebook, you can share your videos on Facebook. You need to be networking with other people within your niche, whatever you want to call it. You know, post them on Facebook. Ask your friends, send them to your friends in a message, and be like, hey, can you watch my video? Can you give me some feedback? Send that to your friends and family. You know, post it and be like, hey, I just posted a video. Can you go watch it for me? And, you know, people will do that. People will be genuinely excited for you that you're on YouTube and that you're making videos. So send your videos to people that you know. Post them on Instagram. Blast your Instagram with your videos. Insta stories, Insta posts, whatever you need to do. Get people watching. Utilize your hashtags. Really look up which hashtags are good for your genre and what you are doing. Use hashtags. Get on Twitter. Get on Twitter and look at the trending hashtags. And if you have any videos that relate to those trending hashtags, post your video links with the trending hashtags. Post on Twitter, network with people, follow people, talk to people. You know, YouTube is a social platform. These are all social platforms, which means you have to really put yourself out there and be commenting constantly, liking pictures. You know, every time you like a picture on Instagram of somebody who doesn't follow you, that's like touching them and be like, hey, I exist. Come watch my videos. You need to be on social media as much as you possibly can, networking with people, because that is going to bring people in and they're going to follow you and they're going to go watch your videos. Make sure you have a video linked on your Instagram, not just your channel. Link it to your latest video, because whenever they click on that link, that's going to give you a view. So link your latest video. Don't just link it to your general channel, because the more steps they have to go through to get to your video, the less likely they are going to watch it. Like, people have been using this thing lately called Linktree, where you can put multiple links on your Instagram. I'm not a fan of this because it creates an extra step for people. And I feel like if there's an extra step, people are not going to click on your video. So if you just link your latest video on your Instagram, Twitter, wherever, they're going to click on it and it's going to go directly to your video instantly. So that, posting it on your social media, like, most of my beginning subscribers, I'm pretty sure came from my Instagram followers, my social media followers, people who see me on social media, my friends and family. Like, you know, reach out to as many people as you can and tell them about your YouTube channel and ask them to subscribe to your YouTube channel and to watch your videos and tell them what you are doing and ask for their support, people that you know, because that is where you're going to get your initial support. Get people to share your videos. You know, whatever you have to do, reach out to people, put yourself out there, because you need to be getting subscribers. Every subscriber counts when you are first starting out. So the more that you can get people to subscribe and share your videos, the more people are going to see you. So you have to be utilizing your other social networks. You can't just be, you know, posting a video on YouTube and hoping people find it. You have to put it out there. You have to advertise it. You know, you have to let people know that it exists. So utilize every social media platform that you possibly can. My fifth tip to you is you need to make your YouTube a priority. When YouTube came out and said that they were changing their criteria and, you know, you had to have 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers. Guys, to be successful on YouTube, that is not unreasonable. Like, because YouTube wants to know that you are taking their platform seriously, that you are creating content that people want to watch, and, you know, having 1,000 subscribers and having 4,000 watch hours, like, that is nothing. Like, let's do that math. So, if you do 4,000 hours divided by 365 days in the year, which is what you have to have, that's a little under 11 hours a day. So, that's a little under 11 hours a day, guys. Like, that's not that much. So, you know, YouTube just wants to know that you're taking it seriously and that you're putting yourself out there. So that's not an unreasonable request for them to want you to be able to get 4,000 hours in a year. So you have to make YouTube a priority. I know people have other jobs. I know people have other things to do, but you have to make it a part of your routine to get up and film every single day. If you cannot film every single day, or you know there's going to be a day where you can't film something, then you need to be bulk filming. You need to block out a section of time whenever you can, and you need to sit down and you need to film 2, 3, 4 videos at a time. Plan out your videos. Like, plan out your videos. Make sure that you're keeping a list of your videos. Like, I keep a running list in my phone of videos, of ideas that I want to do videos about. And so when it comes time for me to film, I can sit down and I can film 2 to 3 videos at a time because I have this list of videos that I want to film that I need to talk about. So if you know you're not going to be able to film certain days, you need to be planning and have videos for those days. Like, people on YouTube that you see that are posting every day, they're filming every day because they're making that a priority to film every single day. And then you have people like I watch Alicia Marie. She has her vlogs that she posts several times a week on her vlog channel, and then she has a main YouTube channel where she only posts 1 video a week on that channel. But if you watch her vlogs, she is filming that 1 video the entire week and editing that 1 video the entire week. So, like, yeah, she's only posting 1 video a week, but she's spending the whole week creating this quality video that she posts every single week. Meanwhile, she's also filming her vlogs that she posts on her vlog channel several times a week. So you really, really, really have to make it a priority and make YouTube a part of your routine. When I knew I wanted to take this seriously, I started filming and brainstorming and writing things down and planning things out and, you know, researching and watching other YouTubers, trying to figure out, like, what is trendy? What do people want to watch? What is interesting? How can I make videos that are going to provide information to people? So these are things that you really have to ask yourself. You know, if you're a gamer, you know, make a how-to video about something. You have to set yourself apart in terms of, like, if they see your video when they're browsing, you have to set yourself apart from all of these other thousands to millions of people on YouTube. What do you have to offer people that is different? You have to ask yourself that question. What do you have to offer people that is different than everybody else? And then you need to portray that in your title, and you need to portray that in your thumbnail as well. So you need to be as specific as possible. That goes back to my first tip. You need to be as specific as possible when you are making your videos. For my last tip, you need to educate yourself on how YouTube works. You need to educate yourself in terms of like not just making the videos and editing your videos, but like you need to educate yourself on like keywords and titles and, you know, what you need to include in your thumbnails and your hashtags, your tags in your videos, and then how to incorporate into your description. And then you need to really learn the technical aspect of YouTube, because there's a lot of strategy involved in YouTube other than just posting a video. There's a lot that goes into it. Making the video is maybe like 40% of your work. The other 60% is making your thumbnail, editing, and then filling in all this information when you go to post it to where your video becomes searchable. And so to do that, you need to really be watching other YouTubers, and you need to be watching YouTubers who make videos to educate you about YouTube. And every day, I do this every day. I watch videos to educate myself about YouTube strategies, about, you know, new things that you can do to promote your YouTube. Now I can go into like my list of people that I watch for you guys. The first one is, her name is Sunny Lenarduzzi, and she has tons of videos about YouTube, about tagging and, you know, utilizing social media. She has amazing videos. She has webinars for free that you can go and watch and educate yourself with her videos. I will link her channel down below because she is awesome at social media, at marketing. Like, if you don't know anything about marketing, you need to learn marketing, because that is a huge part of this business, is marketing. So her name is Sunny Lenarduzzi. Like I said, I will link her channel down below. The second channel that I watch is called Think Media. They do a lot more like technical aspects of YouTube, equipment, like setting up your equipment, informational videos, stuff like that. I will also link their channel down below. But those are the two main people that I watch in terms of educating myself about how YouTube works. I also encourage you to go and find other YouTubers within your genre and watch their videos. Don't copy their videos, but pay attention to the things that they do in their videos, to the things that they talk about, to how they talk about them, to, you know, how they film their videos. Learn from other YouTubers in terms of, and you'll have to figure out what works for you, but you need to be constantly watching other YouTubers and learning what people want to watch and what they want to hear from you. So these are my tips. I encourage you to use them. I encourage you to go and watch the other people that I've told you about and to really go all in with this, because you have to treat YouTube like a job. You have to take it seriously. You have to make it part of your routine. But I wanted to make this video for other small YouTubers to help you and just, you know, give tips, because when I was looking for videos about how to start a YouTube channel, most of the videos I found were from people who had like hundreds of thousands of subscribers. So, you know, they're already established on YouTube. I have 1,000 subscribers, and, you know, over 200 of those have come within the last 3 weeks, which is a pretty significant number when you are growing a channel organically. So these are my tips that I have for you, and I do hope that they will help you, because you all deserve to be paid for your content. And I wish you all the best of luck in, you know, growing your YouTube channel. And if you have any questions for me at all, please leave them down in the comments below. If you have like any requests that you would like me to answer, definitely leave them down below, and I might make a video on them if you guys would like to see another video like this. So if you like this, please give me a thumbs up. If you enjoy my videos, I do hope that you will click the subscribe button, and I look forward to meeting all of you via the comments below. So that's my video for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!